Good evening, everyone. It's both an honor and a privilege to be here with you today to share our work and our research entitled From Memory to Loyalty, the Role of Nostalgia in Fostering Brand Trust, Attachment, and Love. I think in this research, I'm going to take you back to the past, because in the previous session, we were talking about the future. In this research, I'm going to take you back to the past to see how we can use those past memories that we have, or those old good days that we have in fostering brand love and brand attachment and brand trust, trying to succeed in that global, that changing environment in which we organizations are working now. Let me start with the outline of the presentation. I'm going to change into the mood of. Let me move to the outline of the presentation. I'm going to start with an introduction, research objective, then the hypotheses, the proposed model, the study sector and data collection. And at the end, we will end by main results and limitations and future research. Companies in the modern era frequently include nostalgic theme in their marketing strategies with the goal of attracting customers. And this has become just a new strategy to be applied, because nostalgic themes now attract specifically not the new generation, but a little bit old generation, to see how to remember what they had before. As nostalgia-driven marketing tends to make people feel more conforming, this strategy has worked well, as nostalgia can charm consumers, but transforming ordinary things into the extraordinary. Consumers have always embraced nostalgia themes, either in form of games, old games that they like to play, restaurants that they like to visit, photographs of those their family members that they don't see anymore, music, costumes, films, and other nostalgic merchandises. That's why nostalgic marketing now relies on those nostalgia emotions that the customers have, and try to focus on these emotions, try to attract customers to buy products and services. However, although with all the importance of nostalgia, numerous firms have yet to acknowledge the significance of nostalgia emotions in fostering brand trust and brand attachment that can lead to brand love, and this brand love can succeed in increasing the brand loyalty of customers. Our research objectives are: number one, the aim of the study is to investigate the effect of nostalgia emotions on both brand trust and brand attachment in the context of video gaming industry, and how these variables can influence brand love that can lead to brand loyalty. Second, the study also examines the mediating role that brand trust and brand attachment play in the relationship between nostalgia emotion and brand love. And here are our hypotheses. We have tested 7 hypotheses. The first one is nostalgia emotion have a significant effect on brand trust. Nostalgia emotions have a significant effect on brand attachment. Brand trust has a significant effect on brand love. Brand attachment has a significant effect on brand love. Brand love has a significant effect on brand loyalty. And the last 2 hypotheses are related to the mediation role, either of brand trust or of brand attachment, on the relationship between nostalgia emotion and brand love. And this is our proposed research model that we have tested. Why we have chosen Nintendo? Why we have chosen the study sector? Nintendo is one of the biggest firms that have relied on nostalgia to sustain success. They have introduced games in the good old days, and those games are now offered to our sons and daughters with the same concept, without stifling the innovation of the organization, because Nintendo have maintained the main theme of the game, but have changed the features and have changed the colors and have changed the tools that can be used to play those games. This organization that was established in Kyoto, Japan, it has started as an enterprise specialized in handcrafted playing cards. And now Nintendo has transformed into one of the largest video game manufacturing corporations globally. Nintendo has a consistent array of popular titles and games that maybe every one of us has played when we were young. Like, for example, Super Mario, Zelda, and the Pokemon. Even Pokemon was used to produce as a main character in films that was produced in Hollywood. These titles are today regarded as seminal games for the golden era of gaming between the 80s and the 90s. But now they form a fundamental form of nostalgia for game players worldwide. You know, when I got the idea of this research after witnessing a discussion between a father and a son about which games are more attractive for them, either the old game or the new games, and they were discussing that now even the old games can be the young generations use today because they have emerged, they have Nintendo have changed them into up-to-date games that can fit with the new generations. The data for this research was gathered through an online questionnaire. The study population consisted of players of Nintendo games. We have distributed about 431 questionnaires. A total of 393 complete and valid questionnaires were collected with a response rate of 91.2%. Now let's move to the main results of the research. The results had showed that the relationship between nostalgic emotion and brand trust is strong and significant, which means that when customers engage with brands that they have known in the good old days, this can be the start of a trust relationship with this brand, especially if the memories that these customers have about the brand are positive memories. The results also show that that nostalgic emotion have an impact on brand attachment, and this means that customers get attached to those brands that will bring them memories and feeling that they have felt in the past times, specifically in the context of the Nintendo games. The results also reveal that brand trust and brand love are positively related, and the statistical analysis demonstrate the importance of consumer trust in fostering brand love, which means that for the customer to love the brand, he needs to trust this brand first and to be sure that this brand satisfies his needs and level up to his expectations. The results also show that brand attachment have a strong, significant effect on brand love, which means that for a brand to be loved, customers need to build affinity connection to it. This connection can induce brand love. The correlation between brand love and brand loyalty was strong and significant. This implied that those customers who adore a brand have high chances of staying loyal to it. Besides, when customers love a brand, it becomes very difficult for them to switch to another brand. Finally, the results show that both brand trust and brand attachment mediates the relationship between nostalgia emotions and brand love, which means that for nostalgia emotion to evoke customer brand love, the customer brand, it needs both brand love and brand attachment. But when we see the statistical analysis, we discover that the impact of brand attachment is milder than the brand trust. The finding also showed that although brand trust and brand attachment are significantly mediating the relationship between nostalgia, emotion, and brand love, brand trust has a greater effect in strengthening this relationship. To conclude, all hypotheses of the study were supported, and there were convincing arguments that emotional forces, including nostalgia, brand trust, and brand attachment, play a major role in fostering brand love and brand loyalty, and that both variable brand trust and brand attachment mediates the relationship between nostalgia, emotion, and brand love. For the limitation and the future research of this study, first, the study was applied in the context of the video gaming industry, specifically Nintendo games. Consequently, the findings were limited exclusively to this area, so future studies should consider investigating other brands or other industries. Second, the study has studied the effect of nostalgia, emotion, brand trust, and brand attachment on both brand love and brand loyalty. Therefore, it is recommended for subsequent research to study the effect of different variables on brand love and brand loyalty, such as brand personality and brand self-congruity. Thank you for your attention and waiting for any question.